Hello, Northeast District family. I am here today with Pastor Melinda Priest, the pastor at Awaken City Church in Boston, and she planted in 2019 with another planter ready to be sent out. And today she has 3 residents being trained up to be sent out as well. Pastor, you have a whole district listening to you today. What is an essential principle that has guided you when reaching new people in a new place?
Thanks for the opportunity to be with you. One of our mission actually as a church is to awaken all people to the life transforming love of Jesus and participate in God's redemptive work in the world. And one of the ways that we have sought to do that is through partnership. As we came into the neighborhood and said, God, where are you already at work? There's beauty in this city. What's been happening? We weren't the first ones on the scene here. God was at work way before we ever got here. And so we began to say, okay, who can we partner with? What are ways in which together we can see the movement of the kingdom here in the city?
Wonderful. That is so great. Now, that's a great principle, and it could be applied in a variety of ways. How have you applied that specifically in your context?
So for us in particular, as we've done the contextual work of praying and asking the Lord, what are the needs of our neighborhood? We began to look for affinity, other churches, other nonprofits, even the city, and what are other groups that also have those same kind of needs or desires to express the kingdom of God in particular ways, whether it's through immigration or those experiencing homelessness. Obviously, evangelism and church planting and other ways, discipleship making, leadership development. How could we work together with groups that were already established, who've been praying for many years in the city, and partner for the kingdom force? And we began to ask, who are the catalytic conveners that we need to bring to the table for us to have strategic conversations about leadership development, shared resource, and gospel saturation in our city? And God is doing a beautiful work. In fact, on November 10th, we're doing something called Boston Flourish, which is bringing all those groups together to say, as a whole city, how can we work together with city leaders and nonprofits and churches to look at some of the systemic issues in our city, and how can we see the kingdom at work as we work together?
Yes, so good. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. And thank you all who are watching this Ned Talk, 3 minutes to equip your church. Now go and make disciples.